Hi guys, I have another Copic coloring and card tutorial for you today. Today I'm coloring this cute Pixie nerd by Saturated Canary, which I think is an awesome image. And the funny thing is that bookworm, the English word bookworm, if you directly translate it from the Swedish kind of synonym, it's actually book moth, like the one that flies, and she's have like pixie wings and stuff, so I think she's just darling. I have done something new with my kind of pen coloring today. As you might see, I am just having one of the caps up at one time. The reason I'm doing this is because I have noticed that some of my nibs are starting to become a little bit tacky, and that might be because they are uncapped as long as they are, or for other reasons. Like, for example, I've used the wrong alcohol when I have washed my marker tips. But yeah, so I'm trying out a new thing. I hope you like it. But I'm gonna stop waffling here and I'm gonna leave you with some music, and I'll be back after the coloring. am going to start to cut little Pixie Nerd down. I am just cutting kind of the edges of the images to be able to get it to a good size. So she's going to measure 3 1/4 by 4 3/8. And then we're going to do the mats. All the mats for this card is going to be in Simon Says Stamp black cardstock. Start by cutting it down to 5 3/8, and then I'm cutting 2 panels of 4 1/8 to have both on the outside and on the inside. I'm also cutting a mat for Pixie herself, which is 3 3/8 by 4 1/2. The papers we are using today is by Teresa Collins. It's called Hello, My Name Is. And we are going to use this lovely red paper with a lot of words on it. I think it's awesome. And for the inside, we are going to use this already striped paper because it works perfectly to write a little note. We are cutting down the papers to 4 by 5 1/4. When it comes to this striped paper, I am going to cut it down to the width of 4, but I want that kind of red thingy, what is now called, to be centered on the piece. And as I just noticed, it is not completely centered, so I will cut off about 1/8 more on one of the sides, because I actually cut it to 4 1/8 instead of 4. I'm also cutting that down to 5 1/4, but first I'm taking away the tab because I want the big red thingy on the top, and then I'm just cutting away that small red thingy. The stamp set for the sentiment is called To Thine Old Shelf. And I'm going to use 2 of the stamps. One is said, You're Perfect in My Book, and the other one is I Like You. I'm going to stamp this with VersaFine Onyx Black, and the stamping isn't perfect. I had some issues with tissue paper getting stuck in the stamp itself, but I got it all stamped and I cut it down to 3/8 of an inch by 4 inches to be able to cross the whole sentiment. I'm also gonna line that with some black paper, so I'm cutting that down to 1/2 inch by 4 1/8. And now to the card base. It is a standard A2 size card base. I'm using Nina Desert Storm, scored it at 4 1/4. Yeah, standard A2 size card. We are going to tape everything together with the tape runner this time. It gives a kind of a flat card. It's easier to send in the mail. I'm just matting all of the layers onto their mats, including our little sentiment there. Then I'm matting everything, or putting everything onto the card, both on the outside and on the inside. And our inside is actually done when we have added that, but the outside needs the little nerd Pixie Nerd on the outside, and our little sentiment. And that is the card for today. I hope you liked it. If you did, please thumbs it up. It means a lot to me. If you have any questions, just a comment down below. Down below is all the details of the card also. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!